Hi, my name is Anisha and you are in Anisha's Corner. If you are an old subscriber, I'm so happy you're here, and if you are a new one, I hope you find my content tolerable. I hope all of you were with your loved ones in this puja and enjoyed it to the fullest. I was a bit reluctant about this video during the last few days. I haven't read anything, so I decided, why not? So here I am talking about the books I just recently bought. Now, disclaimer, some of the books came really early, like 2 weeks back. So to check their condition, like if I have to return them or replace them, I had to open the parcel. But trust me, I promise you, I have tried to do the minimum damage possible to the packaging so that you can enjoy the process. So this is basically my Flipkart pile, and here I have the Amazon pile. Now, this is obviously heavier. So, as most of you must know, there was this brilliant sale going on both Amazon and Flipkart. Flipkart's Big Billion Days and Amazon's Great Indian Sale. Yeah, I think that was the name. So as I have more books from Amazon, so let's just unpack the books from Amazon first. So let's just unpack the first book, and we have Anita Desai's Fire on the Mountain. I have read one of her works, Clear Light of the Day, my graduation, but I did not enjoy the book. So I was planning to reread this book, and hopefully I got another Anita Desai's work in my this semester. So yeah, I'm very much excited, and this is the book. I hope I'm doing, I'm showing it properly. Well, so let's just read the blurb. The book is about this Nanda Call, who was once the Vice Chancellor's wife, but now she is spending her last years alone in the mountains in Kasauli in a secluded bungalow. And until one summer, her great-granddaughter Raka is dispatched to Kasauli and everything changes. So the blurb is quite promising, and Anita Desai is a very promising writer. So I'm very much excited to read this. So this is the next book, and this is They Both Die at the End. This is by Adam Silvera. I'm trying to avoid young adult these days, but I have heard so many great things about this book. This is the saddest book ever, and I personally love sad things like sad music, sad poetry, sad books, so I had to get it. So let's just read the blurb. On September 5th, a little after midnight, Death calls Mateo Torres and Rufus Emeterio to give them some bad news. They're going to die today. Mateo and Rufus are total strangers, but for different reasons. They're both looking to make a new friend on their end day. The good news, there's an app for that. It's called The Last Friend, and through it, Rufus and Mateo are about to meet up for one last great adventure, to live a lifetime in a single day. The blurb is already making me sad. Yeah. Now the next book. This is The Scarlet Letter by Nathaniel Hawthorne. So the blurb. So Nathaniel Hawthorne's masterpiece, Scarlet Letter, is the tale of Hester Prynne's shame following the birth of a child whose father remains unidentified for the larger part of the narrative. Hester's defiance in the face of expulsion and reputation makes her a heroine ahead of her time. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, I'll read it, obviously. Now, there are 2 books in this parcel. So, the first one is Kanthapura by Raja Rao. I hope I'm still looking at it. Yeah. So, reading the blurb. Kanthapura is the story of how Gandhi's struggle for independence came to a casteist South Indian village. And the village's name is Kanthapura. Well, the book's cover looks so pretty, so pretty. And the next book is the book I've been dying to get. This is The Night Circus. Just look at this beauty. Just so pretty. The circus arrives without warning, no announcements precede it. It is simply there when yesterday it was not. Now it also has a love element Although I try to avoid romance, but what can I do? Now the next parcel from here, and Letters to Milena by Franz. This book is about the letters that Franz Kafka wrote to Milena Jeseniawska. They were in a relationship for a little over 2 years, and Milena died in 1944, and she left those letters as a moving record of their relationship. Like, how beautiful is this? We're reading someone else's love letters. This is also kind of a, like, invasion, maybe, like we're invading into someone's personal accounts. But yeah, now I have this huge package from Amazon. There are quite a few books, so let's just go through this. The first is The Virgin Suicide. Heard great things about this book. So the book is about the 5 Lisbon sisters, beautiful, eccentric, and now gone, had always been a point of obsession for the entire neighborhood. This lyrical and timeless tale of sex and suicide that transforms suburban middle American life announced the arrival of one of the greatest American novelists of the last 30 years. Yeah, this is the book, and I'll read it very soon. I also have some books. This is Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea. Now, I haven't read Ernest Hemingway's works. This is going to be the very first one. But I have heard that he got a Nobel Prize for this work in 1954, I guess. Now, the next book I have with me belongs to the Indian literature, and it is Untouchable by Mulk Raj Anand. So, this book is about Bakha. He's a proud and attractive young man, but as an untouchable, he is an outcast in a system that is against him by design. A sweeper and latrine cleaner in pre-independence India, he's subject to humiliation and hardship at every turn. Well, yep, there's just this. And the last book from Amazon is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. Whenever people are talking about, like crime thriller, psychological thriller, they are always keeping this in the list. This is basically a trilogy. So the blurb is something like that. 5 years ago, schoolgirl Andy Bell was murdered by Sal Singh. The police know he did it. Everyone in town knows he did it. But having grown up in the same small town that was consumed by the murder, Pippa Fitz-Amobi isn't so sure. So when she chooses the case as a topic for her final year project, she starts to uncover secrets that someone in town desperately wants to stay hidden. Wow, that's a very catchy love. So, I haven't got a single bookmark from Amazon. So, sad. Okay, I've got quite a great number of books from Amazon. Okay. So these are all the books from Amazon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 books are there. So now it's time to unpack the Flipkart ones. This is the first parcel, and let's just open it. This is 100 Years of Solitude by Gabriel Garcia Marquez. I have Love in the Time of Cholera, and I haven't read it. Like, I started reading it, but after 5 or 6 pages, I don't know what happened. I just left the book. So I got it. Yep. Then the next one. This is another Ernest Hemingway. So, in an unforgettable depiction of war, Hemingway recreates the fear, the comradeship, the courage of his young American volunteers and the men and women he encounters along the way with conviction and brutal honesty. A love story of immense trauma and uncompromising passion, A Farewell to Arms is a testament to Hemingway's unique and unflinching view of the world and the people around him. This is it. This is the next parcel, by the way. Yeah. Purple Hibiscus by Shimamanda Ngozi Alici. I just did a very brutal mispronunciation. One thing I need to mention, that is the book's price is 499 and got it for 12 rupees. Like 12 rupees I got this book. Now, well, let me say, because I paid the extra money from my Flipkart, this super coin thing in Flipkart, like I paid the rest of the amount from my Flipkart's super coin zone. So I got this book for just 12 rupees. It's unbelievable, but it's true. Yeah, I wanted to read her work Grief. She's also the winner of the Orange Broadband Prize for Fiction 2007. 15-year-old Kambili lives in fear of her father, a charismatic yet violent Catholic patriarch who, although generous and well respected in the community, is repressive and fanatically religious at home. Escape and the discovery of a new liberated way of life come when Nigeria is shaken by a military coup forcing Kambili and her brother to leave at their aunt's home, a noisy place full of laughter. The visit will lift the silence from her world and in time unlock a terrible bruising secret at the heart of her family life. It was also shortlisted for the Orange Prize for Fiction 2004. The cover itself is so gloomy, giving me really gloomy vibes. Yeah, I just had this last person. The first one is Beloved by Toni Morrison. It is the mid-1800s at Sweet Home in Kentucky. An era is ending as slavery comes under attack from the abolitionists. I'm so happy like this is in my syllabus because I wanted to read Beloved. Like I wanted to read a Toni Morrison, but I was not getting the opportunity. Like, you know, like we have this huge pile of TBR and yet we get new books every time. Guilty. Yep. And finally, The God of Small Things by Arundhati Roy. Okay, like, although I kind of know the story, I have heard how gruesome it is or how brutal it is. So, and also it's in my syllabus. I'm so happy. It's such a shame to say that I haven't read one single Arundhati Roy till date, but this is going to be the first one, and I'm so happy to start with this one. So these are the books I received from both Amazon and Flipkart. I will see you soon in my next video. Till then, stay safe and do not forget to read. Like, keep reading.